So what do you like most about being a physiotherapist?
There's a lot of stuff I really love about being a physio. It's kind of hard to wrap it up into one nice statement, but I think the thing that gets me the most excited is that physio is a helping profession that has its roots in sort of the foundational principles of exercise and education. So what I love is I get to help people to help themselves, which I think is really cool. I get to help them utilize the capacities that they already have within their own bodies via exercise and movement. And I get to help them become more familiar and in tune with their bodies and their pain, and help them to understand their injuries a little bit better. And then from there, be able to give them the strategies and the resources that they need to be as independent and self-efficacious as they can in their recovery and their rehab.
And why did you become a physiotherapist?
That's a good question. I think I have kind of the typical story of growing up playing a lot of sports, having a lot of injuries myself, and being exposed to the profession in that way. So I've always been very drawn to it from a young age. I've always found it very interesting. And I've also always been really passionate about the human body and its resiliency. It gets me really excited. I've always really loved anatomy and physiology, and the sciences and biology, and I love sports, and I also really wanted to do something where I could help people. So I think a combination of all of those things is kind of wrapped up nicely as physiotherapy.
Why did you choose to work at Insync Physio?
I chose to work at Insync for a variety of reasons. I really wanted to find a clinic that gives me the time and the space for one-on-one time with clients. So I think that everybody deserves to have really good one-on-one focused care with a therapist, and having the private treatment rooms and the longer time frames, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to spend just one-on-one is really important to me. And then also I really wanted to work somewhere where I was encouraged to not be stagnant as a physio and encouraged to continue to grow, and Insync is really good for that. They have regular mentoring sessions where physios get together and they challenge one another and push one another to continue learning and to be better.
What are your outside interests and hobbies?
I obviously am very much a movement optimist, so I love to move myself. You can usually find me in the gym or running up and down the stairs to the beach out in Kitsilano, or running the seawall. I also really love to play soccer. In the winter, I love to ski, so I spend a lot of time downhill skiing, backcountry, cross country, all of that. And usually if I'm not moving, you can find me usually at the local beer scene or local food scene with friends, or curled up with a good book or a good research paper.
What is your special interest or focus in treatment, if any?
I think I'm a pretty open book. I really love treating a wide variety of people, from those with persistent pain, like chronic low back pain, to those with neurological conditions. I really like or have experience working with multiple sclerosis and Parkinson's disease. I love working with athletes, people who've just had surgery or just been in a motor vehicle accident. Yeah, lots of different stuff. I have a really big interest in concussion and vestibular rehab, so stay tuned for future Anna.